Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy Floss, back again with another video. And today we're going to take a look at the Xiaomi Mix Flip 2. Now you can pick this one up online. I'll throw the link up in the description. The price on this one starts at $1,000. Alright, so let's get right into it. First things first, shout out to White Shoes, back in the building.
I love my white shoes. I love my white shoes. I love my white shoes.
Calm down. Okay, Xiaomi Mix Flip 2, $1,000. Let's unbox it and go through the specs. Now I'm liking this new Xiaomi presentation with these long boxes. Nice clean white box. Y'all know I like that. Giggity. Let's see what you get inside. Now this is gonna be your case. Usual books and shit. Plug them and file them. You got a SIM ejection tool. Let's see what kind of case we got. Okay, this is going to be a two-part style case because this is a flip phone. Okay, let's see. Smooth matte feel on this. No fingerprints. Shoes, check that out. Okay, that's it for that box. This is going to be your charging cable. Okay, that's going to be USB-A to USB Type-C. And, of course, the fast charging brick in the box. 67-watt fast charging brick. Samsung, Google, Apple, nothing. Motorola. Sometimes Vivo, sometimes Xiaomi, sometimes Honor, Sony, fucking Sony. The charger in the box. Now, the side note, some people ask, why do I go so hard on Sony? If you buy a Sony phone, you don't even get the USB Type-C charging cable. That's ridiculous. I understand no charger, but no cable? Come on, bro. That's crazy. And here's your device. The Xiaomi Mix Flip 2. Let me peel this off. Right. Okay, now let's get the first flip. There it is. And of course, one-hand flippage. Hold up, let's do that again. One-hand flippage. Now this is kind of tight. Giggity. Here we go. One-hand flippage. Rah. There it is. Let's get and power this up. Check the boot up speed and go through the specs. Okay. Now this one comes in 4 different colors. You got white, green, purple, and this is the gold. For the display, you got a 6.86-inch LTPO AMOLED panel with a resolution of 1224 by 2912. Now that's 460 for the PPI Patrol. You got HDR10 Plus, Dolby Vision, up to 3200 nits brightness, and a 120 hertz refresh rate. Let's get and open this up. Bang, and here it is. Now, for the outer display, that's this one right here. Check this out. Bang. That's cute. You got a 4-inch OLED panel with a resolution of 1392 by 1208. Now that's 460 for the PPI Patrol. You also got HDR10 Plus, Dolby Vision, up to 3200 nits brightness, and a 120 hertz refresh rate. For the processor, you got the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Elite with the Adreno 830 GPU. Now what does that mean in English? Flagship specs, bro. Flagship specs. Now you got 12 or 16 gigs of RAM, 256, 512, or 1 terabyte of storage. No micro SD card slot for expandable memory. Now it's running Android 15 with HyperOS 2 skin on top. For the battery, you got a 5,100 milliamp battery that features 67-watt fast charge. Now you also got 50-watt fast wireless charge. For the cameras, on the rear, you got a dual setup. So you got a 50 megapixel wide angle and a 50 megapixel ultra wide angle lens. Now you can shoot 8K video at 24 frames per second or 4K video at 60 frames per second. On the front, you got a 32 megapixel wide angle lens and you can shoot 4K video at 60 frames per second. Now you got dual stereo speakers with support for Snapdragon sound. You got Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, always on display, face unlock. You got a side mounted fingerprint sensor. You got an IR blaster and you got second space, also known as thought protection. All right, so all of that for $1,000. Now I know what you're gonna say. What's the difference between the Flip 1 and the Flip 2? They look the same. And here's the thing. This is one of those phones that if you got the Flip 1, you do not have to upgrade to the Flip 2. There's really only a few differences. Number one, the price. Now the Flip 1 still goes for $900. Flip 2, $1,000. So what are you getting for that extra $100? You're getting the Snapdragon 8 Elite versus the Snapdragon 8 Generation 3, so slightly better processor. Next, the battery. With the Flip 1, it's 4,780 milliamps. Now you're getting 5,100 milliamps. So slightly better processor, slightly better battery. But the biggest difference, okay, the biggest difference, and the main reason that I didn't like the Flip 1 too much, now you're getting wireless charge. With the Flip 1, no wireless charge. Flip 2, now you got wireless charge. And not just wireless charge, 50-watt fast wireless charge. Now, a lot of people ask me, how come I never did a full review for the Flip 1? I just didn't like it, okay? Me, I'm one of these people that I need wireless charge. I need wireless charge, but check this out. They're basically the same phone, okay? Now, if you don't care about wireless charge, I would save some money and just go ahead and get the Flip 1. But it's only $100 difference. You might as well get the Flip 2, okay? You might as well get the Flip 2, get that wireless charge. Now, last year, here was my Flip. Look at shoes. Look at shoes. Shoes sleeping on the job already. Last year, here was my Flip standings. Number 1 on the list was the Razr. Okay, the Razr was my favorite flip phone from last year. Then number 2, the Galaxy. Then number 3. Now this year, here's my prediction. By the time y'all see this video, I'll already have the Flip 7. But one thing that I hated about the Flip 6, you see, it didn't have the full screen display. All of this was wasted space. Every other Flip has full displays. This year with the Galaxy, now we got the full display. So I think this year, it's going to be the Razr, number 1 again. Then we're going to have the Galaxy, okay, at number 2. And then the Xiaomi at number 3. Now, does that mean that the Xiaomi is trash because it's number 3? No, not at all. The Xiaomi Flip 2 is a certified beast. Okay, this phone right here is a certified beast. Look at that. All right, so let me pause the video, delete my browsing history, and then we'll walk through the OS. Talk amongst yourselves. All right, y'all, so we back in. First question, will this phone work in the USA? Now, I just put my AT&T SIM card in, so let's do a text message. Do a little test. Okay, there it is. You see the icon? And that's one of the things I love about HyperOS. You're going to get the actual app icon. And of course, let's do a little phone call. Okay. And there it is. So this phone will definitely work in the USA. And one of the things that I like about Chinese phones, watch this. If I answer, I can start recording this conversation. Just like that. And on the other end, it doesn't say this call is being recorded. This is the perfect way to clandestinely record your phone calls. Then when you hang up, right? Let me let this go off for a second. Watch this. When I go over to my notifications, let's open this up. Swipe down, go to notifications. There's my call recorded. So I can play it back. So this phone will definitely work in the USA. All right, so now let's talk about the build quality. Now the phone is IP54 dust and water resistant. You got the Xiaomi long sheen glass on the back for protection. Dual 50 megapixel cameras. There's your LED flash. Now if you get the gold color, it's going to have the matte feel on this. You can see the little squares. If you get white, it's going to look just like this on the back. Completely smooth. This is smooth also, but it just has that square pattern. I kind of like that. Little Xiaomi logo. On one side, this is going to be your power button / fingerprint sensor. You got your volume rocker. On the top, there's your IR blaster. On the front, 32 megapixel front facing camera. And you see that face unlock. Works nice and smooth. On this side, nice and clean. And on the bottom, there's your SIM tray, USB Type-C charging slot, and your speaker grill. Now, if you leave the phone unfolded, you do have an always on display. Let's get a little wipe down. You do have an always on display, customizable, and you get your notifications. Now, if you want to, you can swipe up, put in your pattern and your pin. Next, you got your side-mounted fingerprint sensor, which works flawlessly. Do 3 in a row. Bong, just like that. And you got your face unlock. Now, let me see if I can do that from behind the camera. Hold up. Yeah, I noticed the face unlock for the outer display works better than the inner display. Look, watch this. Let's try it on the outer display. I put in too many false codes. Let's try that one more time. All right, let's try the face unlock. You see 1, 2, let's do 3, 3. Now watch from the inner display. The face unlock is not that great. Okay, there's one. Let's see if we get 3 in a row. Now, with Xiaomi phones, you usually don't have to look this hard. Like I'm ice grilling the phone and it's not working, okay? The face unlock for the main display, not the best. Let me put my code in one more time. Let's see. Now, sometimes it works at different angles. Look at that. Let me take my glasses off. I'm staring right at it. No unlock. Now, we close it, do the same thing, and it unlocks. So, that's one of the things that I don't like about this phone. And trust me, I set up already 5 different face unlocks, okay? I already used one with an alternate appearance. Okay, there's 1. Let's see if we get 3 in a row. 2, 1 more. 3. Okay, so maybe you just got to wiggle it a little bit. You got to wiggle it a little. Okay, you got to wiggle it. You got to wiggle this bitch. All right, let me see. All right. I gotta put my glasses back on. And this is why I like to make these videos in real time, because if you get yours and you're having that same issue, then you already know that yours is not defective. I'm having that issue too. But when it's closed, it seems to be working a lot better. Hold on, let's see. Now I put in too many false attempts. All right, so let's try that again from when it's closed. Okay, there it is. Now, let's talk about the outer display. 4-inch OLED panel, 120 Hz refresh rate. Not the most customizable in the world. You do have some widgets. So we got a little calendar. Got my recently used apps. Okay, clocks. Now playing. And I'll show you a few more. Now, if you swipe down, you got your quick toggles. You can customize these. And if you swipe over, here's your notifications. Clear them all like that. Now, from the outer display, you can use a lot of apps, not all of them. Not all of them. Okay, but these are most of the apps that you can use. So if I want to, I can make a phone call, just like that. I could do a text message. Okay, and I could just start typing. Let's do some emojis. Send them just like that. Or I could take it over to the keyboard. Test. Okay, just like that. Exit out of that. Next, we got YouTube Music. So if I want to play some music, you know what I'm saying? Play the music just like that. Exit out of that. We got X. Okay, so here's how your Twitter is going to look. Exit out of that. YouTube. Now, if I want to watch a video, let's get full screen. Just like that. Watch a little Street Fighter. You know what I'm saying? Okay, keep it moving. You got picture in picture. Exit out of that. Here's Facebook. Okay, now, missed opportunity. It should have been full screen, but it is what it is. This is why I like Razer and Samsung better. Let's see, TikTok. TikTok. Speakers are nice and loud on this. Okay, exit out of that. You got Netflix. You got Maps. You got Instagram. Okay, family show. Now, also, from Instagram, if you open, takes you right to the post. Okay. Next, if you swipe up, you got all your recently used apps. You can close them all at once. Okay, so you do have a functional outer display. Now, for the inner display, like I said, you do have always on display. Oh, matter of fact, let me show you one more thing with the outer display. I find this cute. If you tap on it, the cat is going to give you different animations. All right, now I was looking too long. Look at that. You get some different animations. Very cute. You know what I'm saying? You got the time, date, battery percentage, and you will get your notifications, and you can go straight to your camera. Okay? Now, from the main home screen, swipe over once. Of course, this is not the global ROM, so you're going to get the Chinese bloatware. Some of it I like, some of it I don't. You can boost your RAM speed. You got your pictures, recently used apps. You can add more and delete most of them, but you can't delete all of them. But if you want this traditional Google, just press the button, and there's your Google homepage. Okay? Next, swipe down. Here's all your quick toggles. Swipe over, notifications. Okay? Now, if you go to edit, you got everything on deck. Okay? So you got Xiaomi Share, Screenshot, Screen Record, ChatGPT, Meta AI, reverse wireless charging. Everything is on deck. Okay? Everything is on deck. Let's go to settings. Now, for the outer display, you can actually change different, you see, I like using this cat, but you got the panther, Y'all remember the panther? All right, the panther's kind of dope. Let's kind of leave the panther right now. You got another cat. This kind of cute. And if you tap it, you see you get different animations. Chasing a little butterfly right there. Okay, let's see. Let's see what the panther does. Let's see. This is Leo the leopard. Okay, I said panther. This is Leo the leopard. Nice looking leopard right there. Okay. No matter how big the cat is, a cat is still going to do cat stuff. And you got a few more. You can do your AI pets. But this one right here, let's see. Now, if we exit out of this, let's, all right, my bad. I had to download the rest of them. Check this out. You got the little chicken right here. Kind of cute. Let's see, you got the sheep. Okay, and again, when you touch them, they do different stuff. You got the seal right here. And fat, lazy seal, I like that. Of course, we've seen the cat. You got the dog for y'all dog lovers. Okay, that's pretty cute. Let's see. This looks like is that a capybara? I don't know. Looks like a capybara though. Let's see, what's this? Okay, looks like an otter. Busting down some cookies. All right, I like that. Big back otter. And the cat and the leopard. Let's see, let's add the otter and we'll add the seal. Now you can have up to 3 at once that you can cycle between. Okay, you got bubbles. You got portraits. If you just want some random person on it. You got doodles. Okay, that's pretty much it. You can change your wallpapers. Now, no super wallpapers. Okay, and nothing really animated like that. Outer screen apps. Again, this is all the apps that you can use, but this is not all the apps on my phone. You see, I got a bunch of different apps, but some of them don't work. Like Threads, okay, Snapchat. Some of them don't work. I mean, not Snapchat. Let's go back to outer display apps. Yeah, you notice some of them don't work. I don't see Threads. Okay, let's go back to my apps. Let's see what's missing. Yeah, no eBay, no Ring doorbell camera. You know, but a lot of the apps you can put on there. All right, let's go back. Okay, you can put a lot for your outer screen apps. Okay, you can have as many as could fit. So I basically got everything. Let's see, control center. Okay, these are your quick toggles for your outer display. I only keep the main ones that I need. And folded display. So now when I fold it, I have the screen turn off. And you can continue using the apps after you unfold it. Okay, so let's see. Anything else we need to see here? More connectivity, VPNs, private DNS. Okay, now you can jerry-rig Android Auto to work in this if you really want it. You got Hyper AI. Okay, now this is the Chinese version, so the AI is pretty useless for me because everything is in Chinese. Personalization. Now this is kind of dope right here. Here's your always on displays. And as you can see, always. Okay, not sometimes. Fully functional, always on display. You got a few different clocks, kaleidoscope, digital. Select your backgrounds. We can do a custom image. Let's do a custom image. Let me drop. Oh, let's do. I got white shoes right here. Let's do a little white shoes, custom white shoes image. Bong, just like that. You know what I'm saying? Add my steps. Now I got to log in to add the steps. All right, so we'll do the steps later. Just got to apply that, and let's see what the always on display looks like. And we got shoes. This is what I like to see. Okay. Now, when y'all see my nothing video, I said I like to have a cat. I like to have something on my always on display. Customizable always on display. Now, you can go to themes and get more. Okay, so for wallpapers, now these are for the foldable ones. You do have some dynamic ones. Okay, like this, you know. You can unfold them like that. Different colors. Very vibrant. The green one is pretty dope. Okay, you got soft light, nature patterns, abstract, blossom, and you can find more. Now you can change your themes. Okay, a few different ones to choose from, a bunch of Chinese ones. Icons, fonts, always on display, notifications. Of course, I like to leave the little sparkly lights. Why not? Okay, that's pretty much it for that. Let's keep it moving. Next, let's go to lock screen. Nothing to really see there. Notifications, nothing to really see there. Home screen, display and brightness. You do have sunlight mode, 3200 nits brightness. Okay, color scheme. I got mine on vivid, cold, of course. Refresh rate, you can do custom. I'm going to leave mine on 120 hertz. Okay, but this is LTPO, so you get all the way down to 1 hertz for minimum hertage. Okay, you got your AI engine, super resolution, AI HDR, and your MEMCs. Okay, turn all of that stuff on. Let's see, sound and vibrations. Nice and loud. Okay, we'll do a little test. Let's go to sound effects. Okay, now, of course, we got Dolby Atmos, custom EQ. If you want to have the maximum sound in these speakers, trust me, just put everything up if you want to get the loudest sound. Okay, and you got immersive sound, always turn that on. It's going to sound dope. All right, that's it for that. Let's see additional settings. Anything else you need to see here? No, you got separate sound for apps, of course, multiple sources. Let's see anything else. I know this part of the video is kind of boring, but I want y'all to see what you're getting for your $1,000. Okay, so you got face unlock, fingerprint sensor, unlock with a Bluetooth device, emergency SOS, privacy and security. Okay, you can turn off your mic, your location. Let's go to apps. Nothing to really see there. You have apps auto start. Battery, 5,100 milliamps. You got different modes. So you got performance, balance, battery saver, or ultra battery saver. And it shows you what apps are draining your battery. Okay, healthy device usage. Okay, pretty much it. Additional settings. Okay, so accessibility, if you're hearing or visually impaired or physically impaired, everything works. Floating windows, of course. OTG, and of course, second space, also known as thought protection. So that's pretty much it. Now, let's check the web browsing speeds. Do that one more time. Go to apple.com. Okay. This is the full website. Okay, of course, we could do floating window. Okay. Float that to the side. Open up Facebook. Okay, there's Facebook. And then we come right back to Apple. Split screen multitasking. Switch them around. Just like that. So excellent web browsing speeds. All right, so now let's try out the dual stereo speakers. Of course, I got the official Flossy Carter sound test by my homeboy Mark Rebier.
Yo, sound test. Time for sound test. Everybody shut your mouth. Time for sound test. Time to test that quality of sound test. How's it sound, Floss? How's it sound, Floss? How's it sound now? How's it sound now? Does it sound big? Does it sound loud?
How's the bass, baby? How's the treble on it? How's it sound now? How's it sound now?
That's a sound test. That's a motherfucking sound test. Sound test. That's a sound test, baby. That's a sound test. That's a motherfucking sound test. How's the sound on that shit? God damn it.
Nice and loud. Let's cover up the bottom. This is just the top. Nice amount of bass.
How's the sound, white shoes? How's the sound on it?
Shoes is impressed. If you close it up, here's how it's gonna look.
That's a sound test.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mark Rebier. Excellent sounding speakers on your Xiaomi Mix Flip 2. All right, so now let's take a look at this beautiful 6.8-inch AMOLED panel. Full screen. Here's your bezels, front-facing camera, up to 3200 nits brightness, excellent viewing angles, no reflections. Beautiful. Now, of course, you can use this in flex mode, just like that, and I can skip and rewind. All right, here's my music controls. Auto rotate. And if I close it, this is the outer display. And this is what's gonna look like when you're watching a video like this. Now, of course, you gotta rotate it. Bong like that. Open it up. Back to full screen. This is dope. All right, let's keep it moving. All right, so now let's try a little gaming. We got Asphalt Legends. Here we go. Okay. Snapdragon 8 Elite. So you already know what that means. Ooh, y'all seen that? Y'all see? Ooh. Okay, good. I needed that ramp instead over here anyway. I was gonna try to drift off the building. Hold up, we take it. I need this side right here. There it is. Little spin out right there. And there it is. Okay, let me turn this down. Speakers are definitely loud. Okay, like I said, Snapdragon 8 Elite, you're gonna have no issues gaming in your Mix Flip 2. All right, so now let's talk about the camera. Now, one of the benefits to using a flip phone is all of your selfies are gonna look amazing because you're gonna use your rear cameras to take them. But let's go through some of the basic shooting modes. You got Pro mode, you got video. Now video, like I said, 8K 24 frames per second, or we could do 4K 60. Now you got wide angle all the way up to 6x zoom. Then you got regular photos, wide angle, all the way up to 20x zoom. You got portrait mode, 2 different focal lengths, and you got documents. All right, so let's get a quick portrait mode shot. We got shoes right here doing some cat stuff. Okay, let's see. All right, there it is. Bang. Here's how your photo's gonna look. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now watch this. From the camera, if I want to, I can use the outer display. Let me go and open that up one more time. Okay, outer display, just like that. And we also got flex mode. Let me come back to my inner display. Okay, switch it around. Now we can use flex mode like this. So I get shoes, look. Get a nice close up on shoes. Bang, just like that. And when I'm using the camera, I can also turn on the outside preview. So if I'm taking a picture of somebody, they can see exactly what they're gonna look like. Okay, so I want y'all to take a look at these test pictures and videos for yourself. Now, you also have a built-in IR blaster, so you can control your TVs, your cable box, your air conditioner, your fans, your DVD players, your RGB lights, anything that you have, your robot vacuums, okay, your pool cleaners. You can pair up your phone and use it as a universal remote. Now, here's how I use mine upstairs in the office. All right, so I'm sitting up in the office. I just finished working. Now I want to turn off all of my TVs using one phone. Okay, so let's start off with the Samsung TVs. Just like that. Another one. Just like that. Now we'll switch over to LG TV. Press the button. Just like that. And now let's switch over to Sony TV. Press the button. Just like that. The IR blaster is so clutch for me. This is a major go. All right, so now let's talk about second space, also known as thought protection. And one quick side note, if your cat is looking at you like that, boop, you gotta boop that nose. All right, so I'm gonna open up the phone with my thumbprint. Now, as you can see, this is the home screen that I had all video. Here's Facebook. Okay, that's my Facebook. Let's go to Instagram. There's Instagram. Okay, this is my Instagram. Let's go to X. This is my X. Okay, and let's go to one more. We'll do TikTok. Okay, and this is my TikTok. And of course, let's go to gallery. All of the photos that I've been taking. Now I'm gonna lock the phone, and instead of using my thumbprint, we'll use first finger, and it switches over. Now, if I go to Instagram, no Instagram logged in. Okay, let's go to Facebook. No Facebook logged in. Let's go to X. No X logged in. And we'll go to TikTok. No TikTok logged in. Now, if I go to gallery, I only got 3 photos. Okay, these are my white shoes photos, but this could also be my scumbag photo gallery. Okay? And I can leave my phone on the table just like this, and nobody can see my personal information. Now, that's not just for thoughts. That's also for family members. If my daughter wants to use my phone, here. She can't accidentally go to my DMs or go to my gallery and see something that's going to change her life. All right? She don't want to do that. So now I can lock it again, and this time we'll come back with the thumb, and it switches back over. Now, one thing I will say with the Flip, it doesn't switch as fast as the Xiaomi 15 or the 15 Pro for some reason. I don't know. Y'all see that video? The switch is almost instantaneously. You see, it's fast. It's faster than the Pogos and the Redmis, but it's a little delay. Okay, now we back, and it takes a second for me to get my wallpaper back. Okay, but it absolutely works. And we go to camera, and we got to get a nice shot right there. Bang. All right, so that's second space, also known as thought protection. I think every phone should have that. Let me exit out of this. Yeah, you see, now I've been having a few issues with this phone too. You see, I'm doing this in real time. This phone been having some stutters. You see, this is what I like to do. This is why I like to make these long videos, because y'all need to see that. You see that stutter I just had just now? I was in camera, and it wasn't exiting out. All right, now it's working again now. Go to camera, exit out. Things that you got to keep in mind. All right, so now let's do the RDA test. Regular daily activities. Now you just dropped $1,000 on the flip phone. Let's see how it works in the real world. Now here's one of the biggest upgrades from last year. Now we got wireless charge. Bang, just like that. Now let me show y'all the charging animation. When you use a wire, you see it says quick charge, and you got your battery percentage. That's pretty dope. Okay, so let's go ahead and turn this display off. There's your always on display. All right, now keep in mind, you got 50-watt fast wireless charge and 67-watt wired charge. So you don't got to charge this up overnight, charge it up in the morning. So when I wake up, I can see my battery percentage, my notifications, and the time. All I got to do is pick up the phone and look at it. There's the face unlock. Now we got some widgets right here. Scroll through my widgets, okay? Watch a YouTube video. Let's hit play on that. And if I exit out, you see it shows the YouTube video that I'm playing, and I got picture-in-picture. I could pause it or skip. Okay, so let's exit out of that. Bang. Next, from the outer display. All right, nothing I really want to do from the outer display, so let's just get in, open it up. Matter of fact, what am I doing? I got to give y'all the flippage. Just like that. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, wake up in the morning, grab the phone. Okay, see what time it is. Rah. Bang, just like that. All right, so let's check the weather. Okay, 79 degrees, thunderstorms. It is what it is. Okay, let's go to Google, get the news. Let's go to refresh. We got some Poco phones. All right, let's see. Next level Oppo Reno 14 Pro. Y'all know that phone is a beast right there. That's the nothing killer right there. All right, so we got some Prime Day deals. Y'all got anything in your carts for Prime Day? I got a full cart right now. I told y'all the Yankees was going to pull it off. Okay, the Yankees pulled it off against the Mets. Asus ROG Ally X. Okay. Okay, the Unihertz Titan. Now, a lot of people have been asking me to review this. Bro, I'm sorry. The keyboard days is over. You know, and I used to be one of the main BlackBerryologists, but I can't go back, man. Nah, man. I'm sorry. Nah. Maybe if I get one for free or something, but I couldn't see myself buying that, though. Nah. The new Xbox ROG Ally X, going to have the control handles on it. I like that. Okay, introducing the Scruncher headphones. Scruncher? Oh, this is from nothing? The Scruncher headphones? All right, it is what it is. Okay, Shocks earbuds. Y'all already know those are always dope. Okay, Beats wireless earbuds. The Bose Quiet Comfort Ultras. Okay, nothing to really see here. Nintendo Switch. What is this, a Super? Oh, no, this is a Xiaomi SU7 Ultra? Okay, now if we click on that. Okay, let's go right to the website. And if I want to, let's go ahead and float this, and we'll come back to that later. Okay, now you see that was a little delay right there. Come back to that later. All right, let's go back to Google. We'll do a little full screen activity, and there it is. All right, so this is how your Google homepage is going to look. Nothing exciting going on today. Exit out of that. Next, let's do a little work. Now, remember, Android 15, so all of my Android 15 widgets. ChatGPT. Let's do a little work. Okay, let's see what Uber Eats talking about. Budget-friendly restaurants near me. Okay, Rib Shack. Now, I'll be going to Rib Shack all the time. All right, so let's get a reply to that. Thanks, Uber. Thanks, Uber. Go ahead and send that and keep it moving. Now, I might just close up my device, and I can come back now. Here's one thing that's missing too. No Gmail. No Gmail on your outer display. Okay, it is what it is. Let's take it over to Facebook. Okay, so let's see what's going down on Facebook. Okay, now I want to see this Benz. Let's go ahead and open this up. And there's the full page. Okay, who is Fabulous? Jadakiss. Okay. MVST Luggage. Who is my man Rob right here? Okay, with the black and white photo. I like that little edited. Now, what's going on with this guy's back, yo? Yo, this is a monster right here. Come on, I thought that was Saget from Street Fighter, yo. What's going on? All right, Ice Giant got some new sunglasses. I might have to check these out. I'm a fan of Ice Giant's work, as y'all can see. I rock the Ice Giant watch bezel, you know. Okay, you got some Ice Giant stuff. Why not? Night Has Fallen 2025. Okay, I have to check that out. Now, I got these, and this is what I work out in the gym with, the Protect Rips, but they got the new ones with the pads, yo. They got the new ones with the pads. Let me show y'all, because I'm getting those on my channel. Look, these right here, the Protect Grips with the built-in pads. You see right there? Oh, no, of course I don't want power lifter. Okay, let's exit out of that. Yeah, they got a bunch of different ones, but I'll have these up on the channel soon, though. Okay. The fireworks, yo, look at this. This is crazy. This is crazy. Now, let's see. Now, you got flex mode. Let's exit out of that real quick. That was Facebook. If you go to YouTube, let's see what OG Percy talking about. All right, Percy out here talking some smack. Do little skips. Watch my video like that. Close it up. Okay, now I can skip YouTube videos. A little control center right there. Or open back up. Okay. Now you do have picture-in-picture from inner and outer display. All right, so let's take it over to X. Let's see what's going down on X. Let's check the mentions. Let's see. Apple should respond by putting the charger in the box. What is this? What are we talking about? Let's see. Flip phone was painted by climate change process. Apple hypocrisy on the environmental issues. Wow, that's a little over the top. Yeah, I agree. Apple should put the charger back in the box. Let's see. What was this now? Okay, let's see. In 2025, I get about excited as a new blockchain as I do for a YouTube phone review channel. Okay, you know, people not really interested in YouTube phone reviews as much as they used to. Let's see. Don't disrespect phone reviews. I like Flossy Carter and Unbox Therapy. Let me get a like that comment. Why not? I gotta like that comment. Let's see. It's amazing to me how many channels are there that do this stuff and how similar they all are. I used to enjoy it, but I don't give a fuck about phones anymore. Hey, bro, it is what it is, yo. Haven't bought a phone in 5 years. Hey, bro, don't blame us, yo. Step your fucking game up, yo. Don't blame us for being a fucking peasant. Step your game up, yo. You know, buy a new phone and stop fucking complaining. All right, I'm sorry, yo. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Shout out to my man G for holding me down in the comments, though, from these fucking banana heads. All right, let's see. We got the Brain Audio. Now, make sure y'all enter the Brain Audio giveaway. All right, just go to Brains Audio. Just go to Brain Audio's Instagram and leave a comment. And August 5th, we're going to pick a winner. But y'all seen the video. Y'all seen how the whole table was shaking. That speaker is insane. Okay, now I'll save some of this. I'm doing another video. We'll come back to the RDA test later. Oh, now look at this. Now I need this blue, man. Now watch Samsung. Now shout out to Samsung. I'm gonna get a review unit, of course, and then I'm gonna buy one myself. But watch my review unit probably be some bitch ass color because they know I want the blue. Watch me get some gray shit here. Let me calm down. All right, so that's how your Twitter's gonna look. And again, do a little split screen multitasking. Facebook, Twitter at the same time. Swap them out or keep it moving. All right, next let's take it over to TikTok. Okay, well, what is this? Oh, these are these modular cases. These is kind of cool. Not really my style, but I don't know. Not really my style, though. Now, what is this? Oh, the ultimate gaming setup. Okay. Mint Mobile. Rakata. Oh, he ate that. He ate that and asked for seconds. You see, a lot of times that beard, like, you know what I'm saying? The beard is a little cushion, yo. That's like the cheat code. You got to grow a big beard if you want to get into that. Okay, now what is this? A new one of these? Oh, yeah, these fans ain't no joke. Let's see. Rakata! Whoa! That's when somebody say, I'll slap the shit out of you, this is what it looks like. That's called slapping the shit out of somebody, yo. He literally had to change his pants after that. Oh, look at this. Let's see now. Does the beard help? Okay, he felt that one a little bit. All right, so, the Hennessy boys. All right. Hey, guys. Everybody starts the video with, hey, guys. My man Safari out here, back up in the gym. Now, this is one ugly-ass cat right here, yo. No disrespect to cats, but if I seen this thing crawling around my house, I'm sorry, bro. You gotta go. You got to go. All right, JBL Party Box Ultimate. Yeah, that's the Party Box Ultimate, bro. You know what I'm saying? But why it look different, though? Oh, that's a cover. I was like, why does shit look different? The Ultimate bag cover setup. Now what is that for? Maybe that's for transportation or some shit? Okay. Come through with the generator. I told you, I'm bringing this shit to the beach with a generator, yo. I'm going to be on the beach like this. All right, let's see the Donald Trump haircut. Let's see if they nailed it. Let's see if they can nail the Trump haircut. Okay, hold up. As a matter of fact, let me turn the volume down a little bit. Now, this does have something that's kind of like the Google circular search, but it's in Chinese. You see, like, if I use it, and I do the circle, it's in Chinese, you see? And if I hold like this, you see, you get that animation, but everything comes out in Chinese. Oh, he getting a Trump faded in. All right. It's a little, different and unique. I ain't mad at him. Let's see how it looks. You better watch it. You pull up to the wrong block with that shit, though. Let's see if he eat it. Let's see. Hold up. The chef right here. That's the chef right there. That's my guy, the chef. Okay, look. Okay, then you got a Maya outside. Okay, let me get a like. I always gotta like a Maya stuff, yo. Why not? All right. Anyway, so this is how your TikTok is gonna look. Oh, that's dope. Hologram AI. That's sick. That's the future of sports right there, yo. And the crazy thing is, I believe it. I believe it because I've seen those glasses already when you wear them at the game. It's crazy. Hold on, here we go. Woo! This is probably the hardest one that I've seen in history. Look at this, yeah. This is the hardest smack that I've seen out of the whole show. Did y'all see that? Watch this.
1, 2.
Whoa! Sorry, shoes.
Ryan Reynolds here.
All right, anyway. All right, so that's how your TikTok is going to look. Of course, we did YouTube already. Let's go to Instagram. Okay, who this? Nori. All right. Let's see. Young Thug, if you're a rapper and you're a rat, you just gotta go to Gospel Twin. Who's he talking about? If you're a rapper and a rat. I think he's talking about Gunna. Some people think Gunna didn't snitch, but hey, he said YSL is a gang. That's snitching, bro. I'm sorry. That's snitching. Should he have snitched? Hey, y'all got to make your own decisions on that one, but you got to call it like you see it. You know what I'm saying? But don't do the crime if you can't do the time. Look, we got the 4 Extra. He still want to catch some fades after losing all his fingers. Did y'all see what happened to 4 Extra on the 4th of July? Bro. And, this is the thing, man. You got to be careful, man, when you trolling, because he was trolling with I'm about to blow somebody's house up. And then fuck around and blew his own hand off. All right, Calvin, the Zoom test does work. Yeah, the Protect wraps right here, bro. Now, I got 2 sets of these, but they got new ones coming out. That's the ones I got to get next. And Elite Chopper, he went with the Baldy. Was he selling his hair, yo? You got to be kidding me. Let's see. It's rocking the shave look. Okay, I thought he was selling his hair. Okay. Yo, y'all see it? They said nobody's on the Epstein list. I'm calling cap on that. Somebody big is on that list and paid a significant amount of money to get that shit X'd out. Cardi B. All right, Cardi B and Stephon Diggs. The shit is over already. Damn, it wasn't even a month, yeah. That was a fast one, yeah. And shit, but we all knew that wasn't gonna last, though. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Tom Brady spotted on the yacht with Dakota Johnson and Kate Hudson and Ibiza. Look at Tom Brady, boy. You know, Tom Brady, boy, one of the goats. One of the goatiest goats. Let's see. Okay. All right. So this is, let's see. Networks are adding the disclaimer before sharing the clash of rush hour. Okay. Let's see. What does it say? May contain offensive content. You see, this is the society that we live in right now. You can't even have the good classic jokes from movies like this. People too sensitive for the jokes in Rush Hour. You got to be kidding me, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. All right, so here's how your Instagram is going to look. Oh, look at Uncle Murder. You know what I'm saying? All right. Instagram going to look real dope. All right. Let's keep it moving. All right, exit out of that. Now, of course, one of the things I like to do, this is the best way to take videos and photos. Look at this. Look at Shoes. Shoes got startled. Oh, that's a nice shot right there. Oh, that's a dope one. Work it, girl. Work it. Work it. Okay. Now, you can take your shots like this and also switch it around to the back. Rock it like this. Okay. But you're going to get the best selfies. Not to mention, when you're taking a photo of somebody, have the outside open so they can see themselves. That's one of the benefits of having a flip phone. Okay, so that's how everything is going to work. Of course, you want to play some music. Okay, I could just take it right there, just like that. Let's see what we got. A little Mob Deep. You know what I'm saying? Now let's see. Exit out of this. From the home screen, I can control my music. Okay, there it is, just like that. Not the best widgets on the home screen. This is exactly why I say right now, the Razor. Let me show you something. You see the Razor? The difference with the Razor, you got actual pages. Let me see what apps we got here. All of my apps, well, not all of them, but you do have Gmail. You see, you don't got no Gmail on this, but you got multiple different pages, And look what happens when you play music on the Razor. Watch this. Play some music. Same Mobb Deep song. Oh no. We'll turn this down right here. Turn this off. Now watch this. You get the little record player. How dope is that? How dope is that? That is sick. So far, the Razer, when you go to, let me show you something else. When you go to your camera, all right, and you're in video, as soon as you put it like this, automatically switches to camcorder mode. All right, camcorder mode. Now you can do that on this phone too. Let me show y'all. You can do that on this also. If I go to camera and I go to video, you could just hold it like this. Camcorder mode too. That's pretty dope. But I think the Galaxy has my favorite OS. Okay, when it comes to like the OS, the Galaxy is the best. The Galaxy got all the same thing, all of the apps. Okay, there's Gmail, all your widgets. The only thing about the Galaxy was this ugly display right here. Let me see. Let's see if I got anything that could open up. Let's see. Can we open up Facebook? Yeah, look at that. You see, I'm offline on this one, but look at that. It should have been full screen. Let's see the difference. Let's go on this one. Let's go to Facebook. Now, this one is still not even full screen. It's half screen. And let's go on Razer. All right, let's go to Razer. Look at the difference on the Razer. This is why the Razer is my favorite. Look at the difference. Look at the difference. Okay, full screen, half screen. Okay, so, yeah, the Razer is still number one for me. But overall, though, okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, okay, let's kind of wrap this up. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give the Xiaomi Mix Flip 2, this is a major go. Okay, it does have a few bugs I'm noticing, but maybe, the phone is so early, they're going to have to push out some updates. Look at this. The camera on this is amazing, though. I'm going to post this one. Look at that. The camera's amazing. Look at shoes. Okay. Pretty dope. The software is good, but could be better. Speakers, display, everything is there. And if you notice, look at this. Let me turn this down. No crease. Okay, you can't see that crease. I know I should have talked about that earlier, but no crease. There's the crease in the middle. But when you're looking at content, you're not going to see no crease. Let me go back to that again one more time. Let's go back to something that's clear. Clearly white. I can look right in the middle. You don't see no crease. So they did a great job with that. Anyway, this is the Xiaomi Mix Flip 2. Again, if you got the Mix Flip, you got all of the same cool. You got the Leo the Leopard. You got all of the same cool stuff on this. It's basically the same exact phone. All right, it's the same exact phone. No need to upgrade, okay? No need to upgrade. Everything is going to work exactly the same. There's all the same apps. You see now, look. Okay, I do have Uber on this one, but no Gmail on this. Okay. Now, somebody's asking me, do Xiaomi phones get updates? Now, this is the phone from last year. Let's go to the settings real quick. Okay, now I just did an update on this one. Let's see what version we're running. Okay. Okay, this is, yep. Yeah, so this one needs one more update. But look, and it just popped up. There's the update right there. All right, so these phones do get updates, as you can see for yourself. Let's see. For the wallpapers. Okay, you got a plethora to choose from, even some that's not on this. Oh, no. Oh, look, like this bunny. Oh, this is the cat. This is a nice little cat right here. All right, we have to download that one. All right, play with that later. But anyway, the Xiaomi Mix Flip 2. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about this one. Y'all buying this or what? Let me see which we got the little seal right here. Do something, seal. Ah, there it is. All right, flap around. Okay. Cute stuff. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. Shout out to everybody rocking with me on Facebook, Foursquare, Twitter, Google+. Shout out to all the Google gangsters. I see y'all holding down that Facebook page. Shout out to everybody hitting me up on Voxer. And a special shout out to everybody rocking with me on Instagram. Y'all know that's where I'm at full time, 100% full throttle. And a special shout out to everybody rocking with the new stream on Sundays. Y'all already know. Stream Gangsters on deck. Get your drinks ready. No meat boys allowed. Oh yeah. Special shout out to everybody following me on Snapchat. Flossy_Carter. That's where I'm at. And a special shout out to the notification squad. I see y'all in the comment section early. Hashtag salute. Oh yeah, one more thing. I almost forgot. Fellas, ladies, say it with me. All y'all haters, all y'all trolls, close your eyes. Picture me roll. It's your boy Flossy, man. Deuces.
Enterprise. Spock here.
Spock, one to beam up.
Affirmative, Captain. Enterprise out.
Energize.
Hey guys, Jerry Springer here. Subscribe to Flossy Carter for the real reviews. He has a tech channel on YouTube, and he already has over 2 million subscribers, so give him a look. You may like it, and it could be very useful. Take care of yourself and each other.